Hello friend, it's Ryan Hicks of TalkToProfit.com, and today I want to talk to you about how you shall enjoy the fruit of your labor and be happy and prosperous and abundant and overflowing with God's goodness. Psalm chapter 128 verse 1 through 2 says this, "Blessed is every one that feareth the Lord, that walketh in his ways, for thou shalt eat the labor of thine hands, happy shalt thou be, and it shall be well with thee." The idea here is that because of your actions you're taking, your productivity in the Lord, doing all things unto the Lord in a righteous way, walking in his ways, you're going to enjoy the fruit of your labor. You'll be happy and prosperous. You'll be delightful. It'll be well with you. It'll be abundant and overjoy and overfilled with all of God's goodness. Running over shall your cup be. And that's important because with the running over, with the abundance, you can then bless other people and show them of God's goodness and be a light unto the world. But how many people are doing this? How many people are going to work day in and day out, maybe even for their own business, maybe they're entrepreneurs, but whatever labor they're involved in, they're miserable in it. They're not enjoying and eating of the fruit of their labor. They're just existing. And this isn't to condemn those people. This isn't a judgment on them. It is to hopefully, if you are one of those people, or maybe you're just not in the best spot, you really don't feel like life has been much for you, to open yourself up to receive from the Lord of his goodness, to understand that if you'll do the right things in the right way, you can enjoy the fruit of your labor. Some of it is self-sabotage though, because I've seen people who there's something they would want. For example, there's a fruit at the store, but it's a little bit expensive in their minds. So they get the things they don't really want because, well, I don't want to pay that much. And I'm not telling you to waste money or to just go out and spend. You ought to be wise in how you use your money. Be frugal in things you're going to be buying. Don't just buy stuff just to buy. But if there's something that tugs at your heart that you have a desire for, and it's freely available to you, and it's well within your means to buy it, why are you not doing it? And we're not talking about thousands of dollars here. We're talking about an extra 50 cents or $1. And I've seen people not get the thing they want, not enjoy the fruit of their labor, which is that money, being able to use it for something that's a blessing for them, to save 50 cents or $1. But my friend, that is putting money as the end all. It's the goal. It is the end thing that you are worshiping, essentially, when you're in that place where you are putting money above actually enjoying the fruit of your labor. Money itself is not enjoyable. If you had a house full of money, but you couldn't use it, or worse yet, I guess, you wouldn't use it, so you could go out and buy the things you wanted, but you didn't because you're trying to save a penny or two here and there. You're trying to be frugal. You're trying to not enjoy and eat the fruit of your labor. And many people are held back only by themselves. It's not the government. It's not their job. It's not the store's prices. It's not God, it's not the devil, it's just themselves, holding themselves back from enjoying the fruit of their labor. And God wants them to enjoy the fruit of their labor. You're not going to go out and buy something frivolous. You're not going to go out and waste money. That's not coming from your heart. But there are little simple things that you can do throughout the day, very simple things you can enjoy to experience some of that blessing of the fruit of your labor, to enjoy some of it, to eat of that labor. And I don't mean just food products, but that's one example because that's very inexpensive. But even in clothing, you don't have to buy the cheapest clothing. Oftentimes the cheapest clothing might save you temporarily some money, but long term it's not going to last as long as the better quality clothing, which might cost a little bit more. God wants you to be happy. He wants you to have prosperity and abundance and delightfulness, and it to be well with you. And that may be some small thing. It might just be taking a walk, enjoying God's nature, experiencing of his blessings, meditating as you walk and thinking about the good things of God. It doesn't have to cost a penny. But oftentimes, especially as entrepreneurs, but even if you work for somebody else, people are just so caught up working all the time, and they're never enjoying the fruit of their labor. And I'm not one of those people, if you've watched any of my videos, I'm not one of those people that tells you just sit back and relax and let everything come to you, because that doesn't work. You do that, you'll sit in your house and rot away and die. Because that's not a position of faith. Now, if you're in need and you can't do anything, absolutely things will come your way without you having to do anything, after having to lift a finger at all. But if you're capable and you know what to do and you know the things to do and you refuse to do them, that act of rebellion will not bring you good results. And you can talk about the law of attraction all day long, but you don't attract good things into your life from a place of inaction. People will try to sell you that. I wrote a book called God's Secret Law of Attraction. It goes into detail about living your life in the right way and how to actually attract good things into your life. And yes, it does take action. But the beauty of it is, it's not all on your shoulders. Jesus' yoke is easy, his burden's light. This life can be a glorious thing. And yes, you will have to take action. You have to work hard and work intelligently and do things as efficiently and effectively and productively as you can, because you're doing all things unto the Lord. But that's not hard. It's not difficult. I say hard work, but that's just to differentiate it from the lazy and slothful mentality that so many people have today. But each day, what can you do to experience God's goodness, to experience his prosperity, to have it be well with you, to be happy in the fullness of God that you're experiencing? It could be something very simple. It could be something big. I don't know. But is there something on your heart that you've been putting off? Like I said, it could be a fruit at the store that that's a little bit too high. Get it. Don't go out and waste money. Don't go out and buy 1,000 things. But there could be something that today you could enjoy. You could experience some enjoyment of the Lord in these good things that are freely available to you. And it's within your means. You're not having to go borrow money. You're not having to go steal or anything like that. It's well within your means to enjoy these things and to enjoy the fruit of your labor. You work hard. You work intelligently. You're not lazy. You're not slothful. You're not indolent. You deserve to have some enjoyment from your work. You deserve to eat the labor of your hands. And it'll be happy with you. And it'll be well with you. You'll be prosperous. You'll be abundant. Things will be delightful and good, and you will experience more of God's goodness. My friend, I pray this is a blessing for you. May God bless you richly.